starts there. I have great respect for what he's done and how disciplined he is and the work ethic that he has. But I always think he does things right. I think he does things with class. He treats people the right way. And, you know, how could you not admire that? It goes way back to the days he recruited me out of high school. He was the position coach in the recruiting area coach that recruited me to Michigan State. And so,
what do you remember from that? What was he like back then?
I remember this. So I was not a very good player, first of all. But I got recruited by Iowa. My visits were Iowa and Ohio State. My two brothers had played at Iowa. So I visited Iowa. I visited Ohio State, and I knew if I wasn't going to go to Ohio State, I was going to go to Iowa because the relationships I had with all those coaches, and I wasn't going to go anywhere else. So I canceled my visit to Michigan State. That phone call didn't go very well. and I was really young and naive and had no clue, so I didn't, you know, I knew I wasn't a great player or anything like that, but I couldn't believe it. Just like, he made it very difficult for me, and I remember getting off the phone saying, wow. Like, what, you know, but he was very persuasive and very good. But I've just, you know, I've always had great respect for Coach. And like I said, he'll tell the story better than me, but I always thought my uncle was exaggerating. But he and my Uncle Bob were at an establishment after recruiting one day in the spring. My uncle was the head coach at a inner city school in Youngstown. And Coach Saban and my uncle were out. And Coach will tell you the story better than me, but they were talking X's and O's and so wrapped up in the X's and O's that they had no idea that somebody came in and robbed the place at gunpoint. I always thought my uncle was full of it. You know, he's a little crazy. And I said, you got it. Yeah, Uncle Bob, you're exaggerating this story. But I heard Coach Saban say it on one of his shows that he was on. And he verified it. So that was like, wow, Uncle Bob, you were telling the truth. You never know what you're going to get.